Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your overall monthly reading for the month of January 2022. Happy New Year, Aquarius, and a early happy birthday to all of you out there that will be celebrating a birthday later on this month. I love my Aquarius folks. I almost was one of you. I was born at the very, very last degree of Capricorn, but if I'd been born just a little bit later, just a few hours, I would have been an Aquarius. So I'm very close to you all sign, and I really do love you guys. So Aquarius, I hope you've been doing well. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't yet done so, I hope you'll reach out, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Keep in mind that these readings are general. They will not resonate with every single Aquarius out there, so please take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a reading with me, would like any information regarding the card decks that I use in my sessions, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all those links and info are down below in the description box. So Aquarius, this is going to be mostly focusing on your cards today. I'm going to be using some oracle decks and 2 tarot decks to get your messages. I am an astrologer as well, so if you're interested in getting a more detailed breakdown of the astrological themes that are going on for this month, I do have a separate video. I will have a link to it at the end of the video if you're interested in watching that and getting all the different stuff going on. There's a lot of energy going on for you, Aquarius. Your ruling planet is coming out of retrograde this month. There's a lot of good things moving and shaking for you ahead. So definitely get a look at that. Let's get into it. We're going to work with some oracle. I'm going to pull some extra oracle for you guys too. I'm doing that for all the signs because we are entering a new year. So I'm just giving you a little bit extra on your themes, on your energies. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, all our helpers, healers. Let's see what we have for our beautiful Aquarius folks out there for the month of January 2022. Anything that they need to know for this month and the year ahead, all for their best good and their highest and brightest. Let's see what we've got, please. Oh, I love it. Okay, so first card off of the top is trust. Your keyword of the month, Aquarius. Trust in the process. Trust in the process of life. Don't rush. Don't give in to fears, doubts, worries. Trust that the divine will work things together for your highest, for your best outcome, no matter how long it takes, no matter what challenges or ups and downs you may go through. The tide may come in, the tide may go out, but things are going to work out just the way that they are meant to. So not only having trust in the divine, but just trusting in your own self as well, that you'll make the best decisions, that you'll do the right thing each step of the way. On the bottom of the deck, the keyword was wisdom. Just putting that one out there too, because I do feel like, you know, you may have more wisdom than you realize, and you're gaining a lot of wisdom by remembering to not overthink, to not overworry, but to simply to trust in the process of your own life. Let's get into a numerology card for you. Let's see what number or numbers may be coming up for you. Wow, Aquarius. I gotta say, I'm liking these double numbers. Abundance, the double 8, the 8 and the 8. Wow. So to me, you know, just a number 8 by itself is really great for prosperity and abundance. But a double 8 is extra good. This feels like a very lucky month for some of you. And it's not just about like money or resources, material resources. This can also be just an abundance of happier feelings, better times, your joy, your faith being restored, that kind of thing going on. On the bottom, we had the number 7, and that is the personal growth card. So there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of things going forward. Even if you can't always necessarily see or tangibly feel them, there's a lot of things moving below the surface that are really contributing to your personal growth and development. So I also feel like you're growing in wisdom. You're growing in yourself this month, of the first month of the year. Let's get into some crystals and chakra points. Let's see which ones are best for you to work with, Aquarius. Nice. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Ah, Aquarius, the lepidolite. The key word on here is trust. This is a huge month of trust. Third eye and crown. So again, the third eye is right here in that mind. It's really telling you, don't overthink, don't over worry, don't overanalyze, don't freak out if something is not going exactly the way you think it should, or if things, oh my goodness, wow. You gotta believe. You gotta have faith and trust in the divine. That is the timing of this. And then on the bottom, we have the blue lace agate, a beautiful card of calm, clear communication. I love the blue lace agate personally. It is a wonderful card. It has a very gentle kind of energy, and it is great for calming the mind. So this is a throat chakra. All of your stuff is happening up here. Third eye is being affected. Crown chakra. The divine is really trying to speak to you, Aquarius, this month. And it's really trying to change, you know, the way your mind's working, so that you can communicate calmly and clearly, and so that you're not over worrying. I feel like this is really calming your fears, calming any anxieties. It's a beautiful kind of energy, but it really does require something that's very tough a lot of the time, is just to trust in the divine. It's always so hard to let that go and let the divine take the reins of our life. But that's what this month looks like it's really requiring. Let's get into next a spiritual guardian, guide, or ally. Let's see which one of them are coming through strongest for you. I love this one. Oh, these are both just gorgeous. Okay, so first card out, the top card is Green Tara. Supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Old cycles are being cleansed. Move beyond limitation. And you won't believe it, Aquarius. The key word on the end of that is trust. 3 times already in your oracle, the word of trust has come through. You gotta trust the process. Trust in the divine. My goodness. And Katumi was on the bottom. The cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Listen to this. Trust what you know. Aquarius. I feel like Spirit is just yelling loud and clear. It's like, you've got to trust, Aquarius. You can't overthink, you can't overworry, you cannot give in to fears, doubts. Oh my goodness, the things that keep you up at night, things that eat at you. When that comes up, it's time to talk to the divine and say, hey, it's too much for me. Can you please take over? Can you please intervene? Next, I'm going to use the last oracle card I'm going to pull is the Hidden Worlds Oracle. Absolutely love this deck. And we're going to look into, please, Spirit, what realm, what area of life, what area of these beautiful spiritual places is Aquarius meant to embody for this month of 2022 and beyond, and beyond. This is kind of for the year ahead. Ooh, look at this. We have got number 6, the Light Priestess. Very beautiful. To me, this is higher divine information. Galactic wisdom, cosmic ritual. I would say that with this card, Aquarius, you're really meant to go to the higher levels of trust and divine connection. And you're meant to create some sort of, ritual or spiritual practice for yourself. It's very important. Even if you only take 5 to 10 minutes a day to meditate or to chant or to pray or to just, sit in nature, whatever it is that feels right to you. I'm never somebody that wants to tell you how to do that, but this is important because to me this almost feels like the High Priestess, in the tarot. And to me this is that very high vibing, you know, divine feminine energy that gets us in touch with our softer, more compassionate side, and also our higher spiritual divine purpose, life mission. And it just brings you to a greater place of peace. That's what I really feel. It's like this is, you know, a lot of like, you know, these trust cards and all of this is coming out because if you haven't been feeling at peace, if you've been feeling really disturbed or really upset by different things and it's coming out in negative ways, this is really a time to shift that. And it really starts with trusting in spirit, trusting in your higher guidance. And this is just a beautiful read so far. Let's get into your tarot next. Can't wait to see what comes out here. So I will be using the Vice Versa Tarot. These are a really fun tarot deck that has a front and a back. They're really great. And I will be clarifying those with the Everyday Tarot. All right, Spirit, let's see what we have for Aquarius, January 2022. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Aquarius. Right in the center, Heart of the Celtic Cross is our Magician card. So to me, this is a Mercury ruled card. Deals with, you know, the areas of communication. We had a lot going on with that communication energy. It's also the discipline of the mind. How do you use your mind? What do you put your mind to? And to me, this is really saying it's time to start something fresh and new. It's time to use all your talents and abilities to manifest your hopes, dreams, and goals. Bringing all your talents to the table, bringing the best of yourself to the table to really create the success that you would like to see. It's about bringing greater balance into your life too. Let's get a clarifier on this card. It's a beautiful one too. Ooh, and look at that. For Aquarius, a lot of it is manifesting greater connections. If you're already in a relationship, Aquarius, it's like you're really wanting to bring the best of yourself and to communicate well with your spiritual love partner. There may be some healing that needs to take place in the relationship because look at that. We've got that little healing, you know, symbol of the caduceus between the two people. So there could be, you know, some heart healing, healing a connection. And communication is very important in this process. If you are a single Aquarius, you may be really looking to manifest a positive new relationship into your life. In the immediate past, we have got the Knight of Cups, of very strong Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio energy, but this to me is those loving offers, right? It's love power. It's like bringing through those offers of, you know, I want you, do you want me? Could be somebody asking you out, you asking them out, things like that. So you've really got a lot on the mind when it comes to love and movement, giving offers, accepting offers, and moving a relationship forward. Let's clarify this guy. Sometimes you have to be careful. Oh yeah. Sometimes you have to be a little careful with the Knight of Cups because sometimes it's a little bit too good to be true. But in this case, what I actually feel is that you may have been giving an offer to someone or really wanting something from someone, or they may be, you know, wanting something from you. And we've got the Three of Wands waiting for your ships to come in. It's like, again, you can't rush this process. It's going to come when it's ready. Like you've put the offer out there and now it's like you got to wait for the ships to come in. On the immediate future, we do have the Four of Cups. So I do feel like there's a sense of not always seeing all the good that's in your life. I feel like there's a potential for you to focus on kind of everything that's going wrong or the things that aren't going the way you would like them to, instead of, you know, paying attention. Oh, there might be that ship coming in on the horizon, Aquarius. Don't worry too much. Don't worry too much about the here and now. If something's not working out for you in one way or another, there are good gifts coming in, but you don't want to get too down or too focused on the things that you feel aren't going the way you want, and you might miss the things that are really coming in to help you. Stay open. Stay open to the things that are coming in for you, that are for your best. Let's clarify this Four of Cups. Yeah, the Five of Wands. It really makes you feel some kind of frustration. Yeah. Gets you a little tussled up inside. It makes you feel kind of stressed, right? And you might take this out in forms of arguments, or people may, get annoyed with you for only focusing on certain things, and they might get upset with you back and forth. This is little skirmishes. It's not like huge knockdown, drag out fights, but I would say that you've got to find a good way of coping with things that are either going slowly or things that you've got in the works that you feel like aren't moving as fast or as much as you want, because there are good things coming through if you look for them. On the bottom, very, very happy card here. Focus. This is your inner focus, your inner subconscious. Interestingly enough, Capricorn also had this card in the same placement in their reading, and it is the Three of Cups, which is really about hanging out with your friends, having a good time with them, remembering to celebrate the good that's in your life, taking joy from the good that's coming into their life. But friendship is very important. That's going to help keep you stable and balanced. I think that part of, maybe your frustration too is it's like, deep in your heart, it's like, I want to be happy, I want to enjoy life, I want to have fun. And if you aren't doing a lot of that, it's important to give yourself those times and moments of joy. And the Four of Wands. Oh, very nice. So Aquarius, I do feel as well that, what you're very focused on inside is really having those happier times or enjoying times with friends, loved ones. And this Four of Wands is very much on your heart as well. Having a happy home. Maybe this is coming back into union with a soulmate or twin flame. The Four of Wands is a very strong card for both of those. And if you haven't, like I said, for my single Aquarians, you may be really focused on creating a foundation to have that happy home or that happy homecoming. But both the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands are about celebrations. They are about something that just makes you or others really happy. And so I feel like, if you're focused on bringing more good into your life, it's going to come. You just have to, again, trust. That's a big keyword here. On the top, crowning the spread, is our Eight of not eight of anything. It's the Eight. It's the Strength card. Sorry, guys. Very powerful Leo energy. It is a card of balance, courage, strength, determination. So I feel like, and on the back here, look at how powerful this artwork is. This big, scary devil-looking guy kind of looming up over them. But she's just like, no, we're strong, we're courageous. We're not going to get scared by that guy. And so, what I feel the message from Spirit for you, Aquarius, is when those, thoughts, worries, anxieties, maybe, paranoid feelings or things like that kind of loom up heavy, it's time to remember, I'm strong, I'm balanced. This card to me is all about calming down that roaring lion. And we can all be that roaring lion at times, right? The woman is the symbol of our spirit. It's our inner spirit. And it's calming down those human emotions that are symbolized by that lion. So let's clarify this. Yeah, just remember, that's why having a little bit of a spiritual practice is very important this month, and really all the time, because it's going to help you come back to center. Six of Cups, yeah. This could also have to do with two different things. It could be sentimentality, nostalgia. You could be having a lot of, memories of, things that have been really good between maybe you and a love partner. It's also those inner child subjects where this is about healing some things, some emotional wounds that you sustained in childhood. This could be part of healing whatever it is that's been giving you some of those worries or fears. Let's get into some advice for you, Aquarius. Let's see what your best suggested approach is. Ooh, yeah. Keep moving it forward. Keep positive. Remember that you might be kind of restless here with this Knight of Wands, this Sagittarius energy. Taking a short trip or even a long trip might not be a bad idea, because Sagittarius energy is about, you know, journeys and travel. So if you're just like really busting to get out and do something, you know, look at all that lightning. It might not be a bad idea to take a trip or a vacation this month, because your restlessness will be kind of high. You will be wanting to get out and do things, but overall what I feel is like, keep your passion alive, keep the fires burning bright, go forward in the direction of your dreams, and even if it's taking longer than you want, don't get discouraged. This is the card of just, you know, staying in that positive direction, like, yep, here I come. Yeah, an 8 of Cups. Oh, yes. So leave behind anything that doesn't work for you anymore, Aquarius. If a certain way that you're thinking or feeling doesn't work for you anymore, let it go. If a situation is just really driving you crazy, it's time to alter. It's time to move forward. This is a card of big transitions, right? And I feel like it's time to transition out of kind of some heavy energy because trusting in your process is super important. If spirit is leading you on a certain path, it's like, just keep going. Just keep going. Let's get an outcome card here for you. Yeah. Communication is important. So sensitivity is a big deal as well. You know, we've got that Page of Cups as your outcome. Very strong to me, very Pisces energy. He's got the little fish in the cup. And to me, this is about communication. Pages are always communicators. And, you know, the cups are our emotions. It's our compassion. Compassion, nurturing, and being very kind. Being very gentle with yourself and others is important. Someone might need an apology from you. You might need an apology from them. This is a very loving, kind of forgiving card. Messages of love, you know, received and sent. It's very sweet, very soft. It's very loving. Let's get into a clarifier for Page of Cups. And King of Wands. So I feel like it's both. You know, you have a lot of fire. There's a good bit of fire in this reading, so there is a lot of passion. And I feel like with this King of Wands, very strong Aries energy, it could be a little impatient, right? That's the only thing that I would say you've got to be a little careful of. They might be a little impatient with you. You might be a little impatient with them. So try to temper that a little bit. Instead, bring through the positive qualities of this card, which are really, you know, stepping up, taking the leadership role. It's like if you want something, you've got to go forward and do the things you need to do to get there. And it's also going to get there a lot quicker if you're kind, if you're loving, if you're gentle in your approach. Because to me, this is a month where a lot of that is coming through in the astrology. Definitely watch the astrology because it's really very much about that. On the bottom, we have the Sun, very, very positive. And we have the Two of Swords, so I feel like you really do need to make some decisions. There might be some procrastination or some overthinking that needs to be overcome. But once you do, that sun is shining, and it's a super, super positive day that is dawning. Let's get into an affirmation for you, Aquarius. Oh, both of those kind of coming around. Ooh, all of these feel right, but I'm going to take the first one off of the top, and it is healing, because I do think there's a lot of healing that's going on with you. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust, there it is, trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now. Beautiful. All right, guys. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope that you have an amazing month going forward, and I'll be seeing you again soon. Take care.